One of the most important videos you will ever watch about selling on Amazon and doing online arbitrage or retail arbitrage. Pay close attention. This video alone will save you about 10%, increasing your margins on every single sale that you have by about 10%. And you don't believe me? Just watch this video. You have to watch this video. I am going to show you on this video how to avoid paying sales tax on all of your online and in-store purchases as long as you are shopping with qualified retailers. That way you can avoid paying that dreaded sales tax on your purchases and you can increase your margins. First of all, you are going to open an LLC, a limited liability company, if you don't have one already and you're a seller on Amazon. I highly recommend you get one, not just for tax exemptions, just to protect your business overall and also to claim some tax deductions in addition to sales tax. To open an LLC is relatively easy. Just Google how to open an LLC in your state and you're going to see full-on tutorials on how to open an LLC on your specific state. I don't recommend that you pay a service like LegalZoom or anything that is gonna suck your money. You can do it yourself. I did it myself. You just have to submit your paperwork and you will open an LLC. Once you have your LLC, you are going to get an EIN identification number. Keep that tight in a safe place. You're gonna need that. Once you have your LLC, the next step will be to get a tax permit, a sales tax permit with your state. It's very easy. There is this website, you can Google it, Tax Jar, and it will show you how to register for a sales tax permit with every single state. So click on your state and you will get a specific directions. For example, if you live in California, this website will tell you exactly what to do. You gotta go to the California Department of Tax and Free Administration site, and it tells you every step of the way how to register for a sales tax number. So you are doing very well. Now you just got an LLC, you got an EIN number, and you have used those successfully to get a sales tax permit or sales tax number. And now that you have both of those, you're gonna use those to get a resales permit or resales certificate. There are plenty of websites out there that will give you tutorials on how to get a resale certificate on your specific state. For example, if you scroll down, you get specific instructions on every single state. So if you go to California, for example, it will tell you which one to get. They're probably going to make you fill up a form that looks like this, where you submit, there's a space where you submit your sales tax permit number that you got on one of the previous steps and all your information, and you submit it to the state, and then they will get back to you with your resale certificate. Now, of course, this will vary state by state, but some states are way less strict than others. They don't need you to submit any documentation to them. You just need to download a blank resale certificate form, like the one I just showed you before, and you put in your sale permit number that you got before, you put in all your information, you sign it, you download it as a PDF or you print it out, and that is what you just submit to the retailers that you want to get sales tax exemption with. All right, now that you have all your documentation, congratulations. You are on your way to get tax exempt with a bunch of retailers and saving a lot of money with all your future purchases. So this is gonna save you a ton of money. Are you ready? So I'm going to show you a full list of all the retailers that I personally know and I have personally gotten tax exempt with, so you can do it as well. By the way, if you are an Amazon seller and you do online arbitrage, check out my online arbitrage leads, where I personally find profitable products that I share with you via email every single day. That way you don't have to waste your own time to find them. Very easy. I'm plugging in the website right here if you want to check it out and sign up for the wait list. Right now there are no spots, but make sure to reserve your spot for the future, and that way you get my profitable products delivered to you daily to your email. Now let's move on towards that list that you are waiting for. First on our list is Walmart. Walmart is extremely easy to get tax exempt with. And by the way, you can find specific instructions on every single one of those retailers that I'm mentioning right now by Googling Walmart tax exempt or retailer name plus tax exempt, and you're probably gonna find the exact page that I'm showing you here. That way you have the specific instructions on how to get tax exempt with them. So Walmart is incredibly easy. You follow the steps online, you submit your resale certificate, and within a few days you should be approved to make purchases online with them without paying absolutely any sales tax. Now Walmart is a little bit tricky because even though you may get tax exempt online, if you want to get tax exempt when you are purchasing in the store, they make you go through another process. So you actually go to the customer service desk and you have to show a printed form of your resale certificate with a customer service representative, and they will give you a unique tax exempt ID and a card, a Walmart card that you have to use at checkout. And it used to be that you could only use it while you were cashing out at the register, but recently they are allowing you to just put that tax exempt ID at the self-serve checkout as well, which is an awesome development because it speeds up the process. If you just want to do self-serve and don't want to wait in line at the cash register, then you can do that as well and still get tax exempt. Next on our list is Home Depot. Home Depot. Let me tell you about Home Depot. Home Depot has to be one of the easiest retailers to get tax exempt with. I literally spend maybe 3 minutes filling out online how to get tax exempt, putting in my documentation, and then boom, auto approve with tax exempt with Home Depot purchases. And the best part is that just like Walmart, you can purchase in store with the self-serve machines and put in your tax exempt ID or the QR code that they give you, and that's it. You don't pay tax either online or in store, which is amazing. Next is Lowe's. Lowe's.com is a little bit tricky. You have to have a Lowe's Pro account. That doesn't mean that they make you pay for a membership or anything like that. It just means that a Lowe's Pro account is just for businesses. So you're gonna be able to open it because you now have an LLC. You can open a Lowe's Pro account, and just like Home Depot, the process is extremely easy. You get auto approved. You don't have to wait for them to review it manually or anything like that. And you get your tax exempt ID that you can use for tax exempt purchases. Bravo! Best Buy is another one. Best Buy, very easy to get tax exempt with. Costco. Costco is another great one, but let me tell you a little bit about how Costco tax exempt purchases work. So for Costco, when you get a membership, they offer 3 membership levels. The one that I have is a business executive membership, and that basically allows you to submit a resale certificate while you are getting the membership with them in person. You're gonna show them your resale certificate. They even ask you to show them a live proof that you are exempt. So you're gonna have to go to your state website and put in your company name and show them live proof that you are a legitimate LLC and you have a legitimate sales permit number. So they are a little strict there. But once you get approved as a business executive membership with your resale permit approved with them, then you can make tax exempt purchases, but only at the warehouse. They don't allow you to do that online, unfortunately. And they also don't allow at the self-serve check. So you have to go through the actual cashier. But if you buy a lot at Costco, definitely worth it. Okay, Sam's Club, tax exempt program, a little bit easier than Costco. They even allow you to make purchases online and get tax exempt online, which is wonderful. So I highly recommend you get tax exempt with Sam's Club. Now, Lego.com, yes, they do allow tax exempt purchases, but it's a little bit tricky. They actually need you to call them right after you make a purchase. So you make your purchase and then you get them on the phone. Hey, I just made this purchase under this Lego account number. I have a tax certificate. You have to email it to them, and then they will deduct the tax from your purchase. They will refund it back. The problem with that is that it takes away from a Rakuten or Top Cashback or any cashback that you're getting through the extension, because now it becomes a phone call purchase as opposed to an online purchase. So make sure it's actually worth your time to do it, because you need to do it every single time. So I've done it a few times until I realized that I'm probably making more money just using the cashback extensions. But you know, it will also depend on the Lego that you're buying. So make sure to analyze accurately before going towards that tax exemption. Make sure to get a tax exempt with Michael's, the Michael's tax exemption program. And now we arrived at the Amazon tax exemption. Yes, Amazon has a tax exemption program. So what you need to do is go to the tax exemption wizard right here, and then you're gonna just fill out this form. You're gonna put like your state that you're in, and you're gonna go through all this little form right here. And Amazon's tax exemption program is absolutely fantastic. It takes literally 5 minutes to go through the steps, and it takes them 15 minutes. It basically is an auto approval that is probably reviewed by their algorithm. And within 15 minutes, you will get approved, and all your future purchases through Amazon.com will be tax exempt. I do recommend doing this through a business Amazon account, but if you don't have a business Amazon account, you can still use your personal account. Now, this is great for Amazon to Amazon flips. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Amazon to Amazon flips is when you buy from Amazon at a lower price point. Maybe Amazon.com is offering a deal, or maybe an FBM seller or FBA seller is crazy out of their mind and lowering their price, and you get to find that low price point, and then you see some profit comparing the average price point that same item has been selling in. So you basically flip it, Amazon to Amazon. So check it out. Barnes & Noble offers also a tax exempt program, also a little bit tricky. Let me explain to you the details. Again, for the actual instructions, you want to Google Barnes & Noble's tax exemption program, and you're going to arrive at this exact page that I'm showing you with actual instructions. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a purchase, you're going to pay sales tax on that, and then you're going to email Barnes & Noble. It's going to provide you the email. You're going to submit your resale certificate. You're going to tell them that you want to get tax exempt, and then they're going to refund you back on that sales tax. Now, the beauty of it is once you submit it once, it automatically gets on their system, and for all future purchases with Barnes & Nobles, you don't need to do this whole process ever again. You just do it once, and all your future purchases, your resale certificate is already in their system, and now you just are flying and you are getting tax exempt on all your future purchases. So make sure, Barnes & Noble is a great retailer to purchase from, so make sure to do it. The dollar store, make sure to get tax exempt with the dollar store. You will need an online account with the dollar store. Once you create your online account with the dollar store, same process. Submit your resale certificate, get approved, and you can make either online or in-store purchases with the dollar store. Staples.com offers a tax-exempt program. Now they're a little bit old school because they want you to fax. Who uses fax anymore? They want you to fax your resale certificate to them. But yeah, once you do that and they review it, you should be able to get approved, and all future purchases with them will be tax exempt as well. So Marshalls, both Marshalls and TJ Maxx, you can get tax exempt with them, but it's a mess. They want you to pay for the purchase with tax, and then you have to call them or email them, show them proof of your resale certificate, and then but the problem with this is that you gotta do this every single time. So is it worth it? Maybe not if you just purchased $10 worth, because you might be saving maybe like $1. But if you're purchasing on one purchase, maybe like $500, because you found a lot of shit or whatever it is, then you will be getting maybe $40, $50 back. So maybe it's worth your time. So make sure to keep that in mind if you have a big purchase with either Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Ikea, you can get tax exempt with Ikea. So you will need to make the purchase paying tax first and then contact them after and get it refunded after you submit your proof. So, but with Ikea, the good news is that generally purchases are pretty big, so it might be worth your time. Now, I have some really bad news for you. There are two retailers that I shop a lot with that unfortunately they do not offer tax exemptions. And you're gonna find this a lot with a lot of retailers as you're Googling on your own retailer plus tax exemption program. You're gonna find that they either A, not accept any tax exemption whatsoever, or B, they do offer tax exemption, but only for government or non-profit programs. And they absolutely hate giving tax exemptions to resellers. So, two of those examples, Target, unfortunately, they do not offer any for resellers. They do not accept a resale certificate. And then the second one is Kohl's. Kohl's does not offer a resale certificate exemption. So that's my list for today. Now, a few pointers moving forward. Number one, when you're shopping at a new retailer, make sure to Google, do they offer a tax exemption program? Because you might be slipping on a lot of money. You could be getting tax exempt and you're not. And you're paying sales tax. Sure, number one, to Google if they offer that at all and apply to get approved. Number two, absolutely do not, I repeat, do not take advantage of sales tax exemption for personal purchases. This is actually illegal and you can get audited just by doing this lame mistake. Do not use that. For example, if you're shopping at Walmart and you're getting some toothpaste for yourself, do not, I repeat, do not take advantage of sales tax exemption, because eventually you're going to pose a huge red flag for auditors. Only use it for resale items. Okay? 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 And number three, a personal, if you know of any retailers that offer tax exemptions that have not been included on this list, please drop them in the comment, because I'm an Amazon seller myself, so constantly on the hunt for ways to leverage my business and pay for the item and sell it for more and to increase my profit margins. So I would totally appreciate that information if you know of any retailer that has not been included on this list. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified on future similar videos that you're probably going to enjoy as well. And make sure to continue sourcing and finding profitable items to sell on Amazon. Q4 is almost here. Best time of the year to sell on Amazon. So make sure to really put on those extra hours. Keep up the great work you're doing.